Okay, so I want you guys to go through and work on filling in these blanks. Okay, so in the liver, we've already talked about, this is glycogen phosphorylase. So you got liver glycogen phosphorylase and muscle glycogen phosphorylase. Fill in the names of the enzymes that are working, so on and so forth. I'll shut up for a minute and let you guys work. Are the instructions clear?
Fill it in.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Trick is like, duh. That's simple enough.
So you choose which one is right.
It just looks backwards. Generally, we just do over here.
Does that make sense? And you don't actually, these are just little images. It's grayscale. They were colored in my original. Fill in what you want to. Because there's two small molecules. One of you guys asked me yesterday in lecture if I would make something like this, or if I was going to make something like this. So you can either hate that person or love that person for getting me to spend several hours making this.
What is this called again? What is this
So
called?
this is, think of it as glycogen synthesis and glycogen breakdown.
Okay.
So this is the regulation of glycogen synthase. That's one of the enzymes you need to fill in, and glycogen phosphorylase. So remember last week we talked about all the enzymes. You guys had that like 3-page handout for how all the different glycogen breakdown and synthesis enzymes worked. Now we're talking about how they're regulated.
Okay.
PK isn't here though. PK is there.
Which goes
Yes,
to
this is correct. Yeah, this one's correct. You can also work on answering what agent the R ATP is one of the things. Does it show different muscle or there's stuff.
So that doesn't even do anything.
You guys all done? Huh? Oh.
Is this arguable?
No. This is a protein. So all of these, everything on here are proteins that act on or around glycogen. So, glycogen phosphorylase. What is activated by cyclic AMP?
PK.
There you go.
Oh, okay. This is just the pathway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does that make more sense?
a little bit, yeah. And then this is phosphorylate kinase.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And then there's two things that activate phosphorylate kinase fully. What are the two things?
Calcium and
What does PKA do? What's happening? happening here. Yeah. So calcium and phosphorylation.
Oh, I thought you meant there was another,
No.
another other thing other than phosphorus.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Wait, is calcium here too?
No,
Just here?
just here. So it affects both of them. In the liver, calcium comes from, what is that pathway called?
Sure.
Is it the alpha adrenergic receptor pathway?
Yeah.
And it breaks down like those PIP2 or PIP3 heads.
The phospholipase.
Yeah, phospholipase C breaks it down, and then the IP3 goes and it starts another signal transduction cascade that pumps calcium.
Okay,
So there is calcium pumping in the liver. It's not as prevalent as it is in the muscle,
Yeah, okay.
but it is occurring in the liver.
Okay.
So
So this is the synthase.
yeah, that's the synthase.
But
This is a little bit complicated. We talked about it in class. I'm not sure how many of you guys remember it. What dephosphorylates glycogen synthase and glycogen phosphorylase? Okay, so this is PP1. And there is a glycogen binding protein that localizes PP1 unless it's phosphorylated. It's phosphorylated. Yeah. On the bottom, the ovals, A4, B4. Oh, phosphorylase, sorry. Yes.
No.
It is, yeah, so the insulin pathway, it's actually good because, like I said, I couldn't remember the exact way, so I just put it in.
that's what I did. I was like,
You have the insulin receptor pathway that activates protein kinases, and those protein kinases.
By the phosphorylation.
Well, yes, but like, there's downstream protein kinases, we'll talk about later.
okay, that's all. That's what I did. They can find it out.
I love your times, right? I don't know if I've ever told you that. Makes me happy. I love colors. Makes me sad that our copier only prints in black and white. How you guys doing? Glycogen synthesis. I give you that one. And then, do you remember what phosphorylates the phosphorylases? It is a kinase. And as a matter of fact, it is the phosphorylase kinase. It's a very nice name. People weren't trying to screw with you when they named
I
it.
know, I think this stuff is easier because the names make a lot more sense.
Biochemists, when biochemists name things, they're very straightforward. When molecular biologists name things and cell biologists name things, that's when the names get really exciting. At least that's a general rule of thumb.
And by exciting, you mean horrible?
Oh, okay.
By exciting, I mean a student's worst nightmare. They're gonna think
Pretty sure we have
So this protein binds glycogen and localizes
This is very confusing, this whole chart. I don't know what I'm supposed to fill in.
I could probably add a bunch of comments.
Is that right? And then this must be a regular phosphorus.
It looks like a really nice chart though. I should use paint or something to do it. Instead of just drawing. I've had professors just like draw things all my life. It's very
Another
useful.
phosphorus.
I mean, blanks should all have one.
Oh no.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, sorry.
Another phosphorus coming
This is, so your book calls it a couple of things, that's actually just finding the number of that. This is a protein that binds to glycogen and it localizes PP1 unless it's phosphorylated. So it's like a glycogen binding protein.
It's all three in there? Oh.
I wrote down glycogen binding, yeah, I wrote down glycogen binding protein.
Okay. And this is PPI?
Yeah.
Because you got two bodies mixed
Somebody just come in. Somebody did just come in. Thank you.
Looks like you guys got my